Tonight, let us drift back more than 2,000 years to the ancient kingdom of Macedonia. Here, under the quiet skies, a child was born who would one day shake the world. His name was Alexander, the son of King Philip and Queen Olympias. From the beginning, whispers of greatness surrounded him. Some said he was descended from Achilles. Others claimed Zeus himself was his ancestor. Alexander grew up believing he was destined for glory, and his life would prove both magnificent and tragic. Only 19. Alexander's world changed forever. His father, Philip, assassinated. The crown, heavy with both power and peril, now rested on the young prince's head. Most would falter, but not Alexander. With burning ambition, he rose to the throne, determined to conquer not just lands, but history itself. His men. Alexander was more than mortal. He rode into battle first, fought shoulder to shoulder with them, and endured the same thirst, hunger, and wounds. They saw in him not just a leader, but something divine. Alexander believed it too. He was fearless, for in his mind, death was no end, only another step toward immortality. Yet even the greatest heroes carry shadows. Alexander's brilliance was scarred by flaws. He was proud, selfish, and cruel at times. And there was one enemy he could not defeat. Wine. Alcohol clouded his judgment, and in his fury, he once killed a dear friend. A wound not of the flesh, but of the soul. The conqueror of nations was undone by himself. That Alexander's empire was built, step by step, mile after mile. He traveled more than 20,000 miles, across scorching deserts, icy mountains, and endless plains. And always, he marched beside his men, sharing their hunger, their pain, their exhaustion. This endurance, this iron will, won their loyalty forever. For they knew their king was not only a ruler, but a warrior of equal burden. Alexander believed that pain was the price of greatness. Difficulty was not an obstacle, but a teacher. He told his soldiers to welcome hardship, to embrace discomfort, for only through fire is true strength forged. In his heart, he knew glory was never given. It was earned in suffering and in sacrifice. But Alexander's greatness was not born only of battle. For many years, he studied under the great philosopher, Aristotle. From him, Alexander learned the arts of logic, philosophy, politics, and science. He discovered the beauty of wisdom, the power of knowledge, and the discipline of the mind. And when he set out to conquer the world, he carried with him a sacred book, Homer's Iliad, annotated by Aristotle's own hand. Knowledge was his compass, guiding the sword. Even amid the roar of war, Alexander remained a student. He studied histories, philosophies, and poetry. He carried the lessons of the past into every decision, every campaign. For him, conquest was not only of land, but of understanding. And though his empire stretched across continents, his mind reached even further. But even the greatest flame burns out. At just 32, Alexander fell ill, his strength fading. Some say poison, others say fever, perhaps the toll of endless war. Whatever the cause, his thirst for glory had carried him farther than his body could endure. And so, the conqueror of half the world was conquered by mortality itself. Though his life ended young, Alexander's name has never faded. He reshaped nations, inspired empires, and carved his legend into the very heart of history. His story is both a light and a warning, a reminder that ambition can raise us to the heavens, yet also destroy us from within. Tonight, as you rest, may you remember that greatness is not only in conquest, but in wisdom, balance, and the courage to know our own limits. Sleep well, dream gently, and let the echoes of Alexander's journey guide you into the quiet peace of night.